Hi, my name is Shinka. Welcome to my channel. We have been reading Warriors Into the Wild by Erin Hunter. We left off at the last video. My phone was acting a little funny towards the end. I apologize. Firepaw had broken the warrior code. He fed an enemy intruder and himself before the clan. Now the clan found him, and they are back at camp and deciding what to do. So we're in the middle of chapter 8. We're finishing it today. Firepaw wandered over to Greypaw. His friend had eaten his fill and lay with Ravenpaw outside the apprentice's den. He was stretched out on his side, rhythmically washing a foreleg. Greypaw saw Firepaw approached and paused in his licking. "Has Bluestar mentioned your punishment yet?" he asked. "Not yet," Firepaw replied gloomily. Greypaw narrowed his eyes sympathetically, but said nothing. Bluestar's call sounded across the clearing. "Let all those cats old enough to catch their own prey join together for a meeting with the clan." Most of the warriors had finished eating, and, like a Greypaw, were busy grooming themselves. They lifted themselves gracefully to their paws and walked over to High Rock, where Bluestar waited to speak. "Come on," meowed Greypaw. He leaped up. Ravenpaw and Firepaw followed him as he scampered over and nudged his way forward into a good position. "I'm sure you have all heard about the prisoner we brought back with us today," Bluestar began. "But there is something else you need to know." She glanced down at the rattled she-cat who lay very still beside the high rock. "Can you hear me from there?" she asked. "I may be old, but I'm not deaf yet," Yellowfang spat in reply. Bluestar ignored the prisoner's hostile tone and continued. "I'm afraid I have some very grave news. Today, I traveled with a patrol into WindClan territory. The air was filled with the scent of ShadowClan. Almost every tree had been sprayed by ShadowClan warriors, and we met no WindClan cats, even though we journeyed deep into their heartland." Her words were met with silence. Firepaw saw confusion in the faces of the clan cats. "Do you mean ShadowClan has chased them out?" called Small-Eared hesitantly. "We can't be sure," Bluestar meowed. "Certainly, the scent of ShadowClan was everywhere. We found blood and fur. There must have been a battle, though we found no bodies from either clan." A shocked yell rose from the crowd in a single voice. Firepaw felt the cats around him stiffen with shock and fury. Never before had one clan driven another from its hunting grounds. "How can WindClan have been driven out?" One Eye croaked hoarsely. "ShadowClan is fierce, but WindClan is many. They have lived in the uplands for generations. Why have they been chased out now?" She shook her head anxiously, her whiskers trembling. "I don't know the answers to any of your questions," meowed Bluestar. "It is well known that ShadowClan has recently appointed a new leader, following the death of Ragged Star. Their new leader, Broken Star, gave no hint of any threat when we met him at the last gathering." "Perhaps Yellowfang has answers," snarled Darkstripe. "After all, she is of ShadowClan." "I am no traitor. Nothing would make me share the secrets of ShadowClan with a brute like you," growled Yellowfang, glaring aggressively at Darkstripe. The ThunderClan warrior moved forward, ears flat, and closed his eyes to slits, ready for a fight. "Stop!" yelled Bluestar. Darkstripe immediately halted in his tracks, even though Yellowfang goaded him on with blazing eyes and a ferocious hiss. "That's enough!" Bluestar growled. "This situation is too serious for us to be fighting among ourselves. ThunderClan must prepare itself. From this moonrise onward, warriors will travel in larger groups. Other clan members will remain close to the camp. Patrols will travel the boundary edges more frequently, and all kids must stay in the nursery. The cats below her nodded in agreement. Bluestar continued, Our need for warriors is our greatest obstacle. We shall get around this by speeding up the training of our apprentices. They need to be ready even sooner to fight for our clan. Firepaw saw Dustpaw and Sandpaw exchange a thrilled glance. Greypaw was gazing up at Bluestar, his eyes wide with excitement. Ravenpaw just shuffled his paws anxiously. The black apprentice's wide eyes showed worry rather than excitement. Bluestar went on. One young cat has been sharing mentors with Greypaw and Ravenpaw. By teaching him, I shall speed up the training of all 3 apprentices. She paused and looked down at her clan. I shall take on Firepaw as my own apprentice. Firepaw opened his eyes wide in amazement. Bluestar was to be his mentor? Beside him, Greypaw gasped, unable to hide his surprise. What an honor! It's been moons since Bluestar's had an apprentice. Usually she only trains the kids of deputies. Then a familiar voice rose from the front of the crowd. It was Tigerclaw. So Firepaw is rewarded, not punished, for feeding an enemy warrior when he should have been feeding his own clan. Firepaw is my apprentice now. I will deal with him, answered Bluestar. She stared into Tigerclaw's fierce eyes for a moment before lifting her head to address the whole clan once more. Yellowfang will be allowed to stay here until she has recovered her strength. We are warriors, not savages. She is to be treated with respect and courtesy. But the clan cannot support Yellowfang, Darkstripe protested. We have too many mouths to feed already. Yeah, Greypaw whispered into Firepaw's ear, and some of them are bigger than others. I don't need anyone to care for me, spat Yellowfang, and I'll split open anyone who tries. Friendly, isn't she? Greypaw murmured, and Firepaw flicked the tip of his tail in silent agreement. There were muffled meows from the other warriors as they grudgingly recognized the enemy warrior's fighting spirit. Bluestar ignored the murmuring. We shall kill 2 prey with 1 blow, as it were, Firepaw, as punishment for breaking the warrior code. It will be your responsibility to care for Yellowfang. You will hunt for her, you will tend to her wounds, you will fetch fresh bedding, and clear her dirt. Yes, Bluestar, meowed Firepaw, his head bowing in submission. Clear away her dirt? Yuck! He thought to himself. Mocking yells came from Dustpaw and Sandpaw. Good idea, hissed Dustpaw. Firepaw had better get good at cracking fleas and hunting, added Sandpaw. That sack of bones is gonna need feeding up. Enough, Bluestar interrupted them. I hope Firepaw will find no shame in caring for Yellowfang. She is a healer, and she is his elder. With those reasons alone, he should respect her. She shot a sharp glance at Sandpaw and Dustpaw, and there is no humiliation in caring for another cat when she is unable to care for herself. The meeting is over. I would like to speak to my senior warriors alone now. With that, she jumped down from High Rock and marched towards her den. Lionheart followed her. The other clan cats began to move away from High Rock. 1 or 2 congratulated Firepaw on being chosen as Bluestar's apprentice. Others mockingly wished him good luck looking after Yellowfang. Firepaw felt so dazed by Bluestar's announcement that he just nodded blankly. Longtail padded up to him. The V-shaped nick that Firepaw had cut into the tip of his ear still showed. The young warrior drew back his whiskers into an ugly snarl. Well, I hope you'll think twice about bringing strays back into the camp next time, he sneered. Like I said, outsiders always bring trouble. Chapter 9. I am ending it here. I wanted to speak on something for a little bit. Well, first off, the topic of the book. If you're confused, clearing away dirt when they make dirt, That's an innocent way of saying they pooped. The cats pooped. So clearing away dirt is like cleaning the litter box, basically. So, do you think things are going to go well? Blue Star took on Firepaws Apprentice. Why do you think she did it? Do you think it's just to speed up warriors? Or do you think she just wants to keep a closer eye on Firepaw? Because maybe she doesn't trust him. What do you think? And I'm going to leave that there. Leave that thought there for now. If you don't know, if you're new, I live in the United States. I was born in Tucson, Arizona, and I moved recently to Northern California. So news broke out very recently that it looks like Roe versus Wade is going to be overturned. Classically, that means abortion. Yes, we all know that. But Roe versus Wade is an umbrella case. You see, it gave us the right to privacy. It paved the way for many other cases for different things, such as married couples being able to have contraceptives, being able to use birth control. Interracial marriage is considered, it falls under the act of privacy. So does even owning your own pornography and adult material. That falls under privacy. As well as even having the ability to teach your children any other language than English falls under privacy. A lot of things fall under that term, fall under that. So this being overturned doesn't just mean the end of abortion. I can give you my thoughts on abortion, my personal thoughts, whatever. It doesn't matter. Because this isn't just about that. There's a big protest happening tomorrow, Sunday, Mother's Day. I am not attending any protests. I don't have the ability to. I have decided I will still be posting. But at the end of each video for the next week is going to have a little bit. I'm going to tell you, at the end of each video for the next week, I'm going to tell you a different case of what this could possibly affect and what the case achieved and what state and all that. I am also going to be donning the color red for obvious reasons. So, yeah, this country is going backwards. I really hope you're having a good day, and it'd be even better if you didn't live here. Like, I hope you're having a good day, and then you're not living in a country that's falling into a fast dystopian future. Have a good day.